However, there was what they said to me at the meeting. I can remember, Emma, you're so enthusiastic, you're so passionate, we can so believe where you're going and we can see this. And you know what's coming. There was the big but. And they said, we really think it's a big risk to take makeup, especially in so many shades and so many products. But we really would quite like to try nail polish. And I have to be honest, I was so disappointed. Nail polish. I'd done this huge presentation. I'd been working on this for months in my head. And all they were going to take from me was nail polish. Anyway, in true professional format, I smiled. I said, fantastic, thank you. And I went away and I made sure that I delivered some nail polish. And I think, from memory, there were between about 20,000 units across about 10 shades. So 2,000 of each. And it was fantastic. Anyway, they went in on the Wednesday and they went into store on the Friday. And on the Monday morning, I got that phone call. Emma, we've sold out. Well, at that moment, I got that complete bubble of enthusiasm and I thought, and that bit in my tummy, and I thought, this is it. This is it. What a fantastic thing. And they said, we want to double the order. We want new shades. We want new ideas. We're really going to run with this. And there you go. That was the beginning of the world of me supplying colour cosmetics. To New Look particularly. New Look were my first customer, and for about the first year to 18 months, I stayed with New Look. I mean, they were giving me high volumes, I was delivering them great product that I sourced in the UK, and it was just me and them. One thing that was very clear as I started on this journey is that colour development per se is not necessarily my area of expertise. And I think in the early stages of entrepreneurship or working for yourself, it's very useful to recognise what you're not good at, because then when you do come to take on your first employee, you actually choose the right person that's going to complement you but also fill in the gaps of your inadequacies, of which, you know, I recognise. When I actually sold a lip gloss kit to New Look for Christmas that had blue glitter, I realised that perhaps colour was not quite the thing for me, because I don't know many women that would wear blue glitter lip gloss on their lips. So I carried on working with New Look, and after about 18 months, I was approached by Wallace. Now, Wallace is an interesting one because I never actually made any money out of Wallace at all. But by them approaching me and wanting me to work with them, I realised that suddenly I had a portfolio of great interest. New Look on one hand and now Wallace. They were both on the high street, very similar, but at completely different ends. And I thought, great, now if anybody asks me what I do, I don't just work for New Look, I now work for New Look and Wallace. In fact, we could go so far as to say, I do supply makeup to the high street. Anyway, once Wallace came on board and I ended up being pregnant with my first son, I really knew I had to have some help. So bearing in mind my inadequacies, I took on a girl called Nikki Connors to work with me. And fortunately, not only was she absolutely brilliant in everything, she had an English degree, an honours English degree, so could write copy, which I didn't necessarily think was an area that I was great at. And she was also a makeup artist, so it was fantastic. And I didn't even want a makeup artist at that point. So she joined me, and I realised then that now I had somebody working for me, I had to officially create Diva Cosmetics, which I did in January 2000.